here from BWOne, and in this video I want to give you a hands-on first look at the Blackberry Passport. So this is the newest device coming from BlackBerry with the interesting passport design, so that square look to it. We've seen it before, a couple of other devices. I remember the LG BWOne, I think it was called, had a similar sort of square design here with it. What's pretty cool about the Blackberry Passport, it comes with a 4.5-inch display. It's a 1440 by 1440 display, so interesting resolution, a little bit different. It's running a quad-core processor inside of it. It has 3 GB of RAM. It has 32 GB of storage with micro SD card support to push that up to 128 GB of storage if you want to. Running Blackberry 10 OS. It's pretty smooth, pretty fast. So far, pretty nice. It's a lot of gesture-based stuff when it comes to the operating system. It has the full BlackBerry keyboard that you're known for, but it's actually a bit of a different design. It's very just sort of, very, I guess, flat, square, straight line design, I would say there. Still has the chiclets, so they are raised a little bit. I don't know if we can get that on camera so you can see a little bit. You still have the little chiclets on the top of it. So a lot of people that are familiar with BlackBerry will like that. It has stainless steel actually on the side. Let's take a look at extraction here. We see the volume keys and then the sort of the multi-function key there on the side. Stainless steel, which is pretty cool. The reason they put that on the side there, we actually got an interesting story on that, and it's on here as well too. It's kind of because in the buildings, since it's, it's from Canada, and the buildings that are designed in Toronto, a lot of them have the sort of steel beams pointing to the outside, so they kind of based the design on that, so it shouldn't bend. On the back here, we have a 13 megapixel camera capable of 720p HD video recording. We have flash there at the top. We have a USB port here on the bottom. Interesting design. I have big hands, of course, so I make everything look small, but we bring normal hands skinny. And that's what it looks like for everyone else, as you can see right there. So it's gonna be mostly a two-handed device for most people. Let's go ahead and jump in, and so first thing I know you guys want to see is us typing on the keyboard. So let's go ahead and go to the hub, and let's type a message out here. There we go. This is the song. I'm so used to typing on virtual keyboards, so it's a little different typing on physical keyboards now. I'm gonna got to make sure I'm pressing hard enough. And you can see it's sort of predicting there at the top. And bonus points for where this is the song that doesn't end come from. And you can also see now, well, you only have the physical keys here, but you can actually do is bring up the virtual keyboard, which brings up the rest of the keys as well too. So you can have your numbers, your symbols, icons, all sort of stuff like that. And you can hit again, there's all the rest of the stuff there. So you'll have the full functionality. What's also nice is let's go back to typing on the keyboard here, on the physical keyboard here, bring it back down. Let's say I want us predicting something, so we'll keep typing. Yes. Let's see if predicting goes. I can just swipe up, and boom, it's up there. So you still have the swipe feature available as well too. Goes without saying that the company is the most important part of the day. There you go. And I swiped all that up right on the physical keyboard. It's pretty nice. So I've always kind of liked that feature, is just being able to kind of pop up, and the fact that they included it in the physical keyboard is pretty cool. Now you're probably wondering, where do you scroll? So let's go ahead and head back here, and let's go into messaging, and here we have BBM messaging. See if we have any emails. Alright, so the way to scroll here, you can just swipe here on the sides, and so let's just kind of scroll up and down to kind of view things. And you have your BlackBerry hub, which we're familiar with Blackberry 10 OS. It's very gesture-based, so something you do have to get used to. If you used the BlackBerry 10 before, you'll like it. If you're doing it now for the first time, it's going to get some taking used to. It includes BlackBerry Blend, which basically what BlackBerry Blend is going to let you do is that you can plug it in to any device. Pretty much it supports PCs, Macs, Android, Windows, iOS, tablets, all sorts of things. And basically what it does is it's going to be able to basically mirror what you're doing on the other device, and you can do that. So you can mirror from what you have in your BlackBerry here to your desktop, and then when you're done, you unplug it. It doesn't save any data on there, so it keeps a level of security, which is pretty cool. So that's one of the nice things about it. I think that's going to be something I think a lot of people use. You can see some of the integrated apps. It's going to come with the Amazon App Store, so you can add Android apps to it as well. You can obviously do BlackBerry World for your enterprise-based applications. And take a look at the camera. 13 megapixels. This is what the camera is sort of going to look like. It's basically Instagram ready with the square. Since this basket of fruit has been in our way the whole time, let's go ahead and take a picture of this basket of fruit. Type it in there. Snap a shot. See how that came out. nice piece of nice looking fake fruit.
You see there, 13 megapixels and such there. And 720p video recording. I'm still getting used to the controls, people, so bear with me there just a little bit. And you can do the front-facing camera, which is 2 megapixels.
Then we got our selfie on here. There you go. And it's not wide angle exactly, but it's big enough to where most social networks that you're gonna upload this to, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat and such, it fits that, pretty much fits that. I don't know if those Snapchats on it, but basically Facebook and anywhere else you're gonna upload it to, it's gonna fit that specific area. So it's pretty nice. Alright, other than that, we're pretty much here set. I mean, it's enterprise ready, of course. You have stuff like if you're enterprise RSA, secure ID app built in, which is pretty cool. If you guys are familiar with that, especially if you work in the financial industry, you're definitely familiar with that. Something you're gonna need to use. You have your forms, Blackberry Travel, Blackberry. That's the multitasking, by the way. When you see me swipe up here, this is my most recent places I've been to. This is BWOne.com. Now, one thing I want to mention is with the browser, it does automatically go to desktop mode, which is pretty convenient. So BWOne is mobile responsive, so it's pretty nice. So you can see it formats very, very well on here. As I'm showing a Samsung thing on a Blackberry, I'm pretty sure that's welcoming. But you guys kind of get the idea. You gotta see the formats very perfectly, very well to it. And it's I just want to show examples of some site functionality with it. It's actually, you can see the videos will load up, you see the background loads up, and this is from their browser, and this is their built-in browser. It's pretty cool. Videos playing on, it's a flash video supported. Go ahead and swipe up again. Actually, one of the things I want to do, let's see if I can go back to the speakers, which I think are here. I felt the speakers, I think they're here on the bottom. I forgot to point that out. I kind of feel the speakers on the bottom, so it can be a little awkward, especially if you watch content this way. As we turn it to the side like that, it's probably going to be a little bit weird hearing it on the side if the content goes to the side there. Where did I want to go? I have a method to this whole thing. Hold on. There we go. Just want to go up with normal functions on the site. If you bring up a website and let's say you want to go and you want to check out the gallery, comes up like that. You get to get the full desktop experience. So it's pretty cool. That is the Blackberry Passport. So I think you guys kind of get the idea here. I'm actually pretty excited for this thing. It's pretty interesting. It's a nice little device. It's not little, but it's definitely something different we haven't seen in the market. And it's good to see Blackberry try something new. This is Bowman here from BWOne. Be sure to check out our main website and connect with us on all other social networks as well too. The link to all of that is in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.